Hello, welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as my Sith warrior Hask. And where we last left off, we were doing another interlude video, where we ended up doing the Flashpoint, the Kuwait drive yards, I believe. We had to skip through some of the dialogue, the other players wanted to skip through it, which is understandable at times. They've probably done it quite a few times, but we were basically pushing back against the Republic now that war has been openly declared. We, on the other hand, have another destination to go to. We are going to the planet Voss, a world that the Empire has just recently rediscovered, and of course there are Imperial interests we can lend our aid to. In addition, the Emperor's hand wants us to go there to, again, weaken Darth Baras' support. So, let's get ourselves underway, shall we? I think I have everything sorted in the background. Okay, Voss is in hut space. Voss was first discovered only a few years ago, and the rocky, lightly forested planet remains absent from many star charts. Two distinct cultures inhabit the world, both at a pre-spaceflight stage of development. The first culture, known as the Gormac, is a xenophobic and violent species that dominates most of the planet's surface. The second culture, known as the Voss, has been amenable to contact with outsiders and welcomes visitors to the mountain city of Voss. The Voss have a highly ritualistic society and are notable for their unusual attitude with the Force. The Republic and the Empire have sent representatives to Voss to explore the possibility of an alliance. Yes. We'll learn more about Voss culture and how their decisions are made when we're on the planet itself. Once again, we have no dedicated spaceports. Voss is not a major city, but the Voss have kindly laid out small districts for both the Republic and the Empire, in which they can use for their diplomatic staff. In addition, there's a small marketplace that kind of joins both regions. But fighting is certainly not allowed in Voskar itself. And, well, they'd prefer fighting not to happen anywhere on their world, but if no one sees it and no one's alive to tell the tale, then who knows what we could get ourselves up to. Either way, let's see what the situation is.
I have docked at the Voss space station.
Darkness that silences await.
Voss is a strange world. Both the Empire and Republic vie for the planet's support in the war. The Voss are leery of outsiders. Access to the planet is restricted. You need permission from a sanctioned official to shuttle down. We've contacted Darth Baras, the emissary trying to woo the Voss. He believes you're coming to help.
What makes this planet so critical to the war effort?
The Voss are attuned to the Force, and their leaders receive visions of the future that shape the Voss society. Both sides seek to tap this resource.
Voss vision interpretation sometimes suffers.
True. Years ago, when the Empire became aware of Voss, the Emperor sent the military to lay siege to the planet. The visionaries thwarted what they foresaw to be a simple attempt to conquer. But the Emperor's purpose was to claim a Voss visionary to house the voice of the Emperor.
Then this visionary is proof that Darth Baras is not what he claims to be.
The wrath finds the mark.
The true voice went on a pilgrimage to discover the nature of a great dark side presence on Voss. He has not been heard from since.
The voice is quieted.
You must retrace the voice's steps, discover what has befallen him, and free him.
Perhaps the voice has been killed.
The voice cannot die. If the host body expires, the Emperor's essence would be released and returned to us.
We can never lose our voice.
The voice sought a Voss Hermit named Madagaru. To request an audience with Madagaru, the voice was to light signals scattered about the land outside the Voss capital, Voss Ka. This hermit was the last being to see the voice. Find out what he knows.
Interesting. So the Emperor's essence, his voice, possessed, I suppose, a Voss Hermit, and then went missing on a pilgrimage. So it's a Voss we're looking for. And as we learned, there are Voss mystics, those who see the future. But it's not the mystics who then decide what is to be done. Those visions are given to a group known as the Free, which are kind of the ruling council. They are the interpreters of the visions. And whatever they interpret...
Seeing you return to this ship always warms my circuits, Master. Reminds me I am still functioning.
Not for long. Whatever the interpreters decide the vision means is what they do. And those visions tend to always come to light, always come true. But as I say, it depends on how the vision is interpreted. Either way, let's get down to the... well, let's dock with the orbital station. So Darth Seraphim is the diplomat, the Sith Lord in charge with making good relations with the Voss. He believes we are here to aid in his efforts, which could be true. What I do like about Voss is how the class missions and world mission are so intimately tied. You tend to have to go to one region or another for both missions. It's not necessary, but they're close enough that it's nice to feel it's that way.
Welcome to the Voss Orbital Docking Station. This facility offers state-of-the-art amenities such as a pressurized interior and radiation shielding. We hope you will enjoy your stay on this station, as access to the planet is strictly prohibited.
I want to speak to someone more significant.
My orders come from an Imperial edict. You won't find anyone here willing to countermand that. The negotiations on Voss are complex, requiring subtlety, and are far too important for just any incoming transmission. My apologies. It seems Darth Seraphim requests the honor of your presence in the Imperial Embassy at Voss Ka at your earliest convenience.
Get out of my way, and I'll speak with him now.
Of course. The shuttle is this way. Please don't keep Darth Seraphim waiting. He's terribly important.
I'm sure he is. Being told no by a droid. And here we are on Voss Ka. So, float them up again. Here's the entirety of the Voss city. It is split in half. There is kind of the Voss district across one major bridge. Obviously we're in the Imperial district now. We have the Republic district. And then the diplomatic and market area. But if we pull back... here's the entirety of Voss. It's not a large world, really. Obviously, we know about Magdaru and about lighting the pyres to find this hermit. He is down in The Lower Wilds, are they called? I can't recall what this region is known as once again. We'll find out before long. In fact, it might tell me here. The Old Paths. Lower Wild. Ah, okay. Well, we have a few side missions here. Interesting.
Copy. Assets approaching. Commencing now. Good day, my lord. It's an honor to speak with you on behalf of Imperial Intelligence. We need you for an important surveillance operation. If successful, we stand to gain a wealth of intelligence on the Republic's war efforts.
Why would you seek me out?
Our records indicate that you are trustworthy and up to the task. We want you to take this audio surveillance device, locate a Republic official named Gur Antog, and engage him in conversation. We have created a cover identity that establishes you as a potential defector to the Republic. A meeting with Antog has already been arranged. The surveillance device will record everything that's said, allowing us to reproduce Antog's non-human vocal patterns and gain access to the Republic's encrypted files.
What's stopping you from handling this?
None of our agents here would be able to sell this particular cover story as well as you can. Good luck. We'll look forward to seeing you again shortly.
You know who I am, right? I suppose people have heard the rumor of our betrayal at the hand of Darth Baras. I suppose some of the Republic may consider that we may wish to then defect. The fact that we're Sith would scare off many others, though. Hello.
You there. Hold a moment. My servant offers only platitudes about our Empire's progress here on Voss. I want the truth of things. Tell me the real state of our efforts here. Do you believe these Voss will submit themselves to us soon?
I don't actually know. I've only just got here myself.
The Voss will be under our control very soon now.
Then this dithering fool isn't misleading me. Interesting. Perhaps I will commit some of my own forces to our work here after all. But then you may only be saying what I want to hear. Or what someone else wants me to hear. How can I trust anything you say? You could be an agent of one of my rivals, hoping to mislead me to my ruin.
I couldn't care less what you think.
Such open defiance in so public a place. Leave me. I must consider my strategies further, and your presence is only a distraction.
And again, this is why the Empire is suffering. We have a lot of crazy people, openly paranoid about their rivals, that they're crippled with indecision. It's almost like the Republic's own red tape. I wonder if we'll encounter any players from the Republic here. We are on instance 5. Okay, so I'm the only level 75 player, so we have 2 Marauders at 44 and 47. Probably doing their own story while they're here. So here is the alien enclave. We do need to speak to Darth Seraphim, but first of all, let's find this individual who they want us to pose as a defector for. So we just need to get him talking long enough so that the agent can make use of his non-human vocal ability. His vocal patterns.
Are you Gur Antok?
Kai grizo is retno pernai. Padra vimos brandimus prostis cad atveredag. Smal sio popudus mana ira padare mana nan kali.
I've grown tired of the petty fools who call themselves Sith. I will join you in destroying them.
Via noda irna morolinio. Acrodo nomales. Smogas total gisbavo apiatai.
I've come to help.
Tarsi giabutu pa. Holo gijoja bavana bagristai up caltinta serapole. Era bagalines viltias ki asima.
Okay. Hopefully we got enough of his voice recording. If he's to be believed, and if he believes us, we'll be contacted by someone else with a location to surrender ourselves to the Republic. And then we'll probably be imprisoned and interrogated for weeks on end until they believe we are truly sincere. And then they'll hand us over to the Jedi and potentially be mind scrubbed. Because, well, they do that on occasion.
I have the recording for you, Agent.
Excellent. Our technicians will begin processing the recording immediately. This intelligence could turn the tide of battles across the galaxy. We greatly appreciate your assistance in acquiring it.
All in a day's work.
It was skillfully done, to be sure. If you'll excuse me, I have a great deal to do now. Thank you again for your participation.
Not a problem. Okay, back across. And let's go find out what the situation is in terms of the diplomatic progress we're making. Or not making. That's also very possible. Ooh. A law object on the Voss. Speaking of the Voss, here are a few of them. You can't really mistake the Voss for any other race. They are unique in their own kind of individual appearances. We'll see more of them before long.
These charges are grave. I'm bringing the proof with me to Voss, emissary. When you see it, the three will banish the Empire from the planet.
I'm afraid Jedi Master Keln is mistaken, Emissary Samaro. No such evidence can possibly exist. I am confident that the three will find that an alliance with the Empire can only benefit your people.
I await this evidence.
Insufferable idiot. Ah, you've arrived. It's about time. No doubt you've heard some of that.
Things aren't going smoothly for the Empire here.
Voss must be brought into the Empire. Their obstinance was a problem before the Jedi began meddling. We sense a great power here, strong in the dark side. These people have powers of prophecy we have never seen before. The Empire must have this world and its secrets, and we know from experience that it cannot be taken by force.
You're trying to woo the Voss into joining the Empire, then?
It is a delicate balance. We fawn over the arrogant Voss publicly and undercut the Republic's negotiations privately. And now this Jedi Master appears and thinks he can sabotage all we've done.
Does he have specific claims against us?
He remains vague, which he may be using to smoke out our secrets. We must act without detection. A syndicate was hired to steal supplies from the city of Voss. We then generously offered aid to the people in need, but the syndicate was made up of Hauk, brutish idiots who turned from saboteurs into raiders.
I can see why you wouldn't want this traced back to the Empire.
Indeed. The Syndicate's lair is in a cave system. Silence these Hauk. Report to General Roche in Fort Codentha afterward.
Okay.
Eliminate the Hauk Syndicate. We cannot let them stand between us and victory.
So, similar to what we were doing for Darth Baras, we're now having to erase any evidence of the Empire's misdeeds. And then try to find out what this Jedi, what evidence he may have discovered. Just gonna pop over this bridge here, as there's a couple of us who would like our attention, and then we'll get ourselves down to the old paths.
Please wait. We have questions. We know nothing of you. Tell us the Empire's purpose here.
Your people languish in isolation and obscurity. We will make you great.
The Empire wishes to benefit us. We did not know.
Do you know the Republic? Can you tell us about them?
The Republic will soon be destroyed. Don't concern yourself with them.
They say differently. Strange.
We will trust the wisdom of the three. But thank you for your knowledge. We will remember.
No doubt players of the Republic would say differently. Is there a specialty vendor here? And if so, what do they sell? Ah.
Nice to see customers. Can I get you anything?
Ooh, various weapons. I see.
Feel free to browse. So once again we have our heroic mission terminal here.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
Okay, here we are at an Imperial base of operations. a good general. General Roche is here. We'll have to have a word with him before long. Oh, what do we have here? Ancient Guardians. Outsiders and potential allies. The Voss seek knowledge of the past. Scholars opened a tomb ancient and untouched. None survived. Monsters and machines, horrors beyond memory awaited them. Voss warriors were sent to fight. Now they are lost also. Outsider help is required. Enter the tomb under the old paths. Destroy its guardians. The Voss will have knowledge. Outsiders will have their reward. And we get some supply crates and some reputation. And that is over that way. I think we'll be heading that way before long anyhow, so we'll leave that alone for the moment. Oh, we have an astromech droid telling us about the flashpoint known as the Red Reaper. There was another potential flashpoint we could have ran in the last part of the series, but I decided to do Kuwait instead. We could always do the Red Reaper later. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. I'll have a think about it. For now, let's go deal with this Hask syndicate that the Empire hired and now want to silence. They've got a bit out of control, it seems. In addition to finding the Syndicate boss and dealing with the Imperial supply crates, we need to defeat some Syndicate forces and burn down some of the Syndicate tents as well. That's fairly straightforward. Get ourselves back up to that Imperial base, Fort Codenfa.
My lord, Fort Cadenza is honored by your presence. Darth Seraphim mentioned you were coming. I heard what you did to the Hux. I must admit I've wanted to exterminate those thugs for some time. Now perhaps we can strike at the Republic, albeit indirectly. Cursed diplomats and their games.
Tell me more of this.
We've detected Republic spy towers in our vicinity. If I sent men to destroy them, we would incur suspicion from the Voss. The Voss post nearby, however, appears to have come under attack. We can aid them and destroy the towers at the same time.
That seems a wise idea.
The commander of the Voss post is Panthen Dro. Seek him out. Give him the Empire's full support.
Okay. So while pretending to aid the Voss, we'll also be looking out for our own interests.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
Got a Rhodian here who would like our attention.
Unanuto washag mi wampiti. Ipuna malitota admishka kabadnotasema. Dilis ka chanaga wanichika kospa inigukate.
Some elaboration is required.
Tong micha kolkata maji taus azalas ulval. Ekilia umpasa dobiska wumpa hupa. Bola wawuni kupa tom titok makichisa.
I might be interested.
Vathopa jiwanta humpa mulira pampa wula. Ki asadoponya liste wota se gototomoti.
Just tell me where to go.
Kaptulia dapota 21 kislim mo payug tachanga. Tula musta wo granitampio tu pushiwompa.
Okay. The Hood Cartel, always trying to find an edge, have sent over some of the latest tech from Zerka Corporation, various weapons. It seems the Gormac, despite them being a pre-spaceflight civilization, are technological savants. Anything they find, they can kind of rebuild and even improve upon it. So the Hutt sent some weapons here, hoped the Gormac would update them, improve upon them, and then just take them back. Unfortunately, they made the weapons a bit too good, and now the Hutt can't retrieve them. If we do it on his behalf, then they'll offer the weapons to us at a reasonable price. So, we need to get ourselves over to the Voss Commandos. Now, the road we are going to join upon is also travelled, I believe, by the Republic. The Republic's base, I think, is around this area. Or maybe here. Either way, some of the trails here on the old paths are also traversed by Republic players. Yeah, I think they come down this way. Or maybe they come along this way? Either way, they also sometimes pass by Panther Dro. Oh, you have a Gormac monstrosity there. Some of the native wildlife that the Gormac have added cybernetic enhancements to. is the Voss base of operations.
Greetings, Commander. General Roche sent me to offer assistance.
Your offer is welcome. The Gormac send their monstrosities. Cleanse the wilds of these monstrosities.
What should I know about these monstrosities before I go?
Their strength is vast. Keep beyond their reach. Be well.
Keep beyond their reach, you say? Yeah, about that. It's not kind of what we do. But thank you for the concern all the same. And while we're dealing with them, we can deal with the free listening posts. This is the entrance for the heroic mission. The tomb the scholars discovered. So we need to deal with 15 tomb guardians. And as a bonus, we can scan 3 of the Voss writings. You'll notice that some of the structures are very reminiscent of the Rakata. Either way, this is a unique instance, so thankfully the enemies won't be respawning here. So dealing with the 15 guardians was only the first step. Potentially, the final quest is to deal with the Guardian of Dark History, who is, okay, just in the next chamber. Oh, bloody hell. I was like, is that the heroic mission complete? No, that's the conquest mission. I see. We'll have a look at these various rewards in a moment. And there's the bonus mission complete. So do we automatically consume the reputation item? What is our reputation on Voss anyway? It's probably reasonably high, considering we've been here so many times. The Voss, we are considered a friend. Oh, still only a friend. You can see we're about a third of the way to becoming a hero. More listening post to deal with. In addition, we have the last location of the Zerka weapons. Here we have the Gormac. A bonus to deal with their tech forces. I'll be taking these weapons, thank you. Go this way, I believe we will be able to get ourselves turned around and go back to the Voss Commandos. I think this road splits off. Yes. So we have a small Republic base here. This is the road they travel along. Yeah, they travel along this road. For one reason or another. Probably for some of their quests around here. if we were to head up this way, we will eventually, this road leads us to our later destination. But this road here is the Republic Road. But for now, let's turn south and meet up with the Voss once again. We dealt with the Gormac monstrosities.
You return. Victorious?
The monstrosities should no longer be a problem.
I will report. Your empire is reflected well. Your General Roche asked you to report.
Excellent. I'll go do that then, thank you.
My lord, thank you for your aid. Our scouts reported the tower's destruction, and the Voss seem none the wiser. The Republic must be squirming right now, wishing they could strike back at us.
I'd relish the chance to engage the Republic directly.
You're not alone. I'd much prefer to end all this skulking about. Wait, we have an incoming transmission.
I am extremely pleased. The gullible Voss already talk of the heroic outsider who held back the Gormac abominations. However, we've little time to savor this victory. An opportunity has presented itself.
What sort of opportunity?
There is a place the locals call the Nightmare Lands. It is an area steeped in the power of the dark side. A promising Sith named Durek Vesh led a group there to search for the source of the power. But Vesh was weaker than we thought. Dark energy overpowered his mind. He went mad and was captured by the Republic.
I don't like the sound of that.
Indeed. He's been kept out of sight, locked in SIS maximum security. Until now. Reports say Vesh is being moved. Under guard, naturally. But out in the open. We need him dead.
Why not just free him, or bring him back here?
We have too much at stake on this planet to coddle an insane fool who could not handle power. Vesh and his escort will be leaving the SIS camp shortly. They will pass through a canyon nearby, intercept them, and leave no witnesses.
Plant this in the canyon before the convoy arrives. I wish you luck.
Well, we've always known about those that are unprepared can be taken over, possessed, or driven insane by the power of the dark side. Even Sith, and it seems this is what's happened in the region known as the Nightmare Lands. Catchy name.
Trimo, the Gormac are dead. I have your weapons.
Chaporko utmangisa ti mi kisarona kapana. Mi bunawa tuipi de bakra wanawanga.
Hey. You renowned rank, happy days. Right, so heading back towards the Voss Commando team. Nope. up along this way. So we were given a thermal detonator. Okay. Okay, the escort's been dealt with. It's the Jedi and Durik Vesh himself. And we could be here all day. Thank you, Vet.
Tell Darth Serevin that Durik Vesh is no longer a problem, General.
Excellent, my lord. Your timing is perfect. We've heard that Jedi Master Keln has just landed in Voss. You can report the good news to Darth Serevin. He asked to speak with you as soon as you returned.
We've missed something. Our spies report that Master Keln has already left Voss. He's headed into the ruined city.
What is the Empire involved in there?
Nothing at all. That is what worries me. The ruins were a city that the Voss abandoned in antiquity. We have archaeologists there, but nothing compromising. Nothing in that city should harm us, and yet that is where Master Keln has gone to retrieve his evidence.
If the Jedi went to this ruined city, I'm going after him.
Eliminate Master Keln and his evidence, and the Empire will be most grateful. I will craft a suitable excuse for his absence to the Voss.
Good luck.
Okay. The ruined city is just to the east here, within the old paths. Both the Imperials and the Republic have their own archaeologist teams here, almost working side by side. Let's go intercept this Jedi Master and see if he can unearth that evidence. See what the evidence actually is he believes he has found. You can see the city in the distance there. Once we get past the wildlife, we'll have the Republic forces. We'll have to maybe fight through. Right, yeah. Some Jedi researchers. You bypass them all, though. And into the ruins we go.
Trick.
What I will say is, for those of you who have played as a Jedi Knight or a Jedi Consular, you will have seen layouts of structures like this before on the world of Typhon.
You've interfered enough in the Empire's plans, Jedi. This ends now.
You must be Darth Seravin's puppet. All the scurrying you've done to cover the Empire's tracks was wasted. The crimes of the Sith are indelible. In ancient times, the Voss and Jedi joined forces against a common enemy, the Sith.
Tell me how you know this.
The writing on these stone tablets tells the tale. We're still translating it, but enough of the truth has surfaced already. It's over. Return to Darth Seravin. There's nothing you can do now.
I didn't come to negotiate. Darth Seravin wants you dead and your evidence to disappear.
Hand the tablets!
You know, just because the Voss sided with the Jedi in the past, doesn't mean they should side with the Jedi now. You understand that, right? Time, people, cultures change.
You've won. No more opposition. Seravin will be pleased. The tablets. Spare them, please. Without me, they can't hurt you.
If they're found and delivered to the Voss, it could cost me my life.
Take them with you. The Sith want to know what happened here. Find the source of the power in the Nightmare Lands. The answers may be here. And I would rather the truth collect dust in a Sith archive than be destroyed.
Darth Seravin may find some use for them.
Then they will endure. Good enough. Go. Return to your master. Tell him what you've done.
And, okay, where do we report in? Oh, back up at Voskar itself. Okay, perfect. Go do that then.
I brought you something, my lord. Keln said this writing would prove that the Sith and Jedi had been to Voss before.
Interesting. Very interesting. I assumed Keln's evidence would be recent. I'll send these to the Sith Archive for study. You have served the Empire well. I will personally make certain that nothing can be traced to you.
It's not every day you kill a Jedi Master.
I think you will distinguish yourself here on Voss enough that this one accomplishment won't be missed. You should be proud. You've utterly crushed the Republic's hope of victory. They will not recover soon.
I bring word.
Emissary, I wasn't expecting you. Do come in.
A mystic has had a vision concerning outsiders. One who serves a great power will keep the Gormac from the stars and bring new wisdom to Voss.
What wisdom? And what's this about the stars?
Only interpreters can explain a vision. I may only say what I have been told.
It is fortunate you came here, Emissary. I believe my associate here is the one described.
Then I must report to the three. There is much to be done.
This is far better than I had anticipated. The gullible fools follow their mystics without question. Their naivety can be made to serve us. Fulfill this vision, and it will surely lead them to ally with the Empire.
Where should I start, my lord?
Make a pilgrimage to the Shrine of Healing. It is a place these idiots revere greatly. All outsider pilgrims must have Fadeth Kai's permission to enter. Seek him out and get his approval.
Okay. So, someone, a mystic, just had a vision of an outsider bringing new wisdom to the Voss and dealing a decisive blow to the Gormac. Darth Seraphim, taking the opportunity, claims that we are that individual. And if we can prove the vision true, then the Voss will surely give the Empire's opinion more weight. Now, to further the claim that we might be the one from the vision, obviously our Darth diplomat has mentioned we should go to the Shrine of Healing, a place few outsiders gain access to.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
Gonna head back over to Fort Cadenza. We'll see if we can find that old Voss Hermit. So, seems we need to light some signal pyres. Hopefully by doing so, this hermit will somehow contact us. And the hermit was the last individual the voice of the Emperor saw before the voice disappeared and was quieted. We need to defeat so many Nexu and a Malvor as part of our bonus mission. We have a strong Malvor here, or an elite over here. Reduced our armor significantly.
Voss welcomes you, outsider. Why do you seek Madagaru?
He has knowledge I need.
A worthy goal. Madagaru will meet you. The location is revealed.
I see. Oh shit! Phew. Don't give me a... Give me a fucking heart attack there. I thought I was getting jumped on there by a player of the Republic.
I am Madagaru. I appeared at the signal pyre. I appear here. I recognize you. Another came. A Voss, but housing darkness, like you.
You have very astute senses, Hermit. What else do you think you know about him?
There is much I could tell you. On Voss, everything gained is paid for. You must share a secret. Any secret will do.
During my training, I disobeyed my master and severed the hand of my first overseer instead of killing him.
An admission is made. The act is payment. The one you seek forced me to help him unlock the secrets of Voss. I could not defy him. He went to the Dark Heart Chamber in the Nightmare Lands. You must follow.
Some elaboration is required.
The Dark Heart is ancient, forbidden. The secrets of Voss are buried there. The denied truth. Your predecessor wrapped himself in the blessing of oneness. Without it, an outsider cannot even see the gateway to the Dark Heart. Vanna Zo can bestow the blessing in the Shrine of Healing to find her Seek Fadith Kai and complete the Voss trials.
What does the blessing of oneness do?
Makes visible what is invisible. Vanna Zo is the only healer trained in it. Off! Get the blessing at the Shrine of Healing. I will guide you when I can. Respect the Voss way, or the Dark Heart is denied.
I see. And like that, he is gone. Madagaroo. He told us a lot there. The denied truth. The secrets, the truth of the Voss is held within the Dark Heart, within the Nightmare Lands. A place where Voss are forbidden to go. Sounds like it certainly will be an interesting journey, but even to gain access to where the voice went, we need this blessing of oneness. It just so happens that we also need to go to the Shrine of Healing to gain through the trials. So, let's see. Decisions. Huh. Tell you what, we'll just take a break here, why not? I doubt anyone's gonna jump on us. Hopefully. Maybe. Either way, I will take a break here. Thank you all for joining me here in Star Wars The Old Republic. Feel free to leave a comment if you so wish. And when we come back, likely in the next session, I'll take a break here and now. We will continue our time here on Voss and head on our way over to the Shrine of Healing, which will be a rather interesting experience. For those of you who have been to the Shrine of Healing or have seen one of my previous playthroughs before, when we've reached this point, you'll know what I mean. Either way, as I say, thank you for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you for more going into the future. Till then, take care. Bye-bye now.